It's indefensible now. Fuck MAGA. It's dead. It's dead. MAGA is, I'll do it again for you. MAGA is dead. We are America first. This means nothing. Fuck this movement. If MAGA means Lindsey Graham, Laura Loomer, Barry Weiss, and Netanyahu, and not Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, Alex Jones, and Tucker, then MAGA is garbage. It is a dead brand. No young person wants to be a part of this. Nobody is enthusiastic about it, and it is a joke. And I hope Trump knows that. Trump, you don't have any young fans anymore. I know, I'm a young person. You don't have any young supporters. The people that memed you into the White House, the people that made the memes, the actually creative, fun, edgy, intelligent young people that brought the energy in 2016, they're gone. I know, I was one of them. I'm not anymore.
Yeah, everything is not clear. This the end and everything's clear. That's right, the end is near.
Again, if we really recognize the real opportunity, it is that we can look at the situation. This is something that has been detrimental to America and Trump and his movement and the GOP. Israel's the culprit. If we can restrain them by pursuing regime change in Israel, if we can get Israel to accept terms, who is Iran worried about? They're worried about Israel. If we can get Israel to agree not to destroy Iran, if we can get them not to invade Lebanon, we could get a long-term deal with Iran. We can build confidence with them. Israel is the problem here. And that is what it comes down to. Either we are going to war with Iran or we're going to war with Israel. Period, bottom line, end of story. Because those are the only options. If Israel is never told no, if Israel continues to control this relationship, if we are not able to defy them, if we remain under their control, then we will go to war with Iran again. And we will keep going to war with Iran until there is regime change.
You know we cannot, okay? There's no way you know for sure, okay? You know for sure that we cannot go to war with Israel. We cannot. We cannot go to war with Israel. It's too much at stake, bro. Too much to lose here. For one of these parties, there's too much to lose here, man. Boy, I know what, boy.
Because that is what Israel wants. And as it stands, what Israel wants, Israel gets. And no one can tell them no, because everybody's afraid of them. And so that's what they want. That's what we're going to get. And it's just a question of how and when. False flag. What will be the pretext to go back in, and how big? Nuclear, ground forces? Will it be like Iraq? Will it be more? God only knows. That is a certainty. The only other option is if we take the fight to Israel, and finally an American president says, you are not in control. We don't like Netanyahu. He's got to go. We want somebody else. And newsflash, you're not getting Lebanon and you're not getting Iran. You're going to have to learn to get along. And you're not nuking anybody. You can forget that. And you're not bombing Iran, because if you do, you're cut off. That is the only alternative. And think about how insane that is. Think about how behind door one is a nuclear war, potentially. If you really want to topple the government in Iran, you're talking about a ground invasion. You're talking about maybe nuclear weapons. You're talking about bankrupting America, the end of the American empire, engendering nothing but ill will towards the United States. It's unthinkable. What's the alternative? We have to tell Israel no. And you think about what's involved in that. That's what's terrifying.
Exactly. Who's gonna go say that to Israel? You gonna go say that to Israel? You gonna tell them no? It's not that simple, man. Anybody that it is not that simple, dude. There's something way bigger behind all this. Okay? Bigger. So it's not that simple. It is not that simple. It's not a kind of relationships that you can just get up in the morning and be like, you know what, it's done. Okay, we're done. We're not gonna do this anymore. This is not one of those, man. This is not one of those. This is deeper than that.
Can an American president tell Israel no? Will we have to go to war with our own country to do this? What is Joe Lonsdale gonna think? If or when Trump tells Netanyahu no, what does Mark Levin, Ben Shapiro, Joe Lonsdale, Sean McGuire, Bill Ackman, Ronald Lauder, what are these people going to think? What are they going to do? What are they going to do to our country? If Trump tells Israel no, are our pagers going to explode? Are our radios and pagers and iPhones going to explode? Is Starlink going to stop working? Is a dirty bomb going to go off in New York City? Is Trump going to get assassinated in his motorcade like JFK? What is going to happen if an American president tells Israel no?
Yeah, that's actually a very good question, and I don't even have an answer for that, but I wouldn't be surprised if something bad will happen to us, to our country, or maybe to our president. But even if that's the case, I feel like we have to take the risk, because could it be any worse than now? We are now always being held hostage by a way smaller country. We are fighting wars on behalf of this country. That's not just my opinion. Marco Rubio literally told us this himself. We are the United States of America. We have to be an independent country. We are the most powerful country in the world. It is insane that any other country, especially a way smaller country, is holding us hostage. This has to stop. People are so tired of sending billions of dollars over there, all this military aid, they have free healthcare over there. Meanwhile, people, they can barely pay their medical bills over here. People are struggling here because it's so expensive. We have to stop this, cut ties with all these other countries who are controlling us almost. It's now America first and America's first. This is so important. So we might have to take the risk, because could we be in a worse position than now? I don't think so.
Look, if America does not give money to Israel, they're not going to give it to you. America's not gonna give money to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to you. That's just a fact. If America's not giving money to Israel, America's not giving money to Americans. Plain and simple. He's saying people struggling over here. It's not new, bro. People have been struggling over here. It is not new. The goal is to get you to be a slave, bro. It is not new. It's not new, because people, you have to understand that some people need to be poor, man. You have to understand that some people need to be poor. Some people need to struggle. Look, if they keep you in a zone where you get to struggle, where you constantly trying to get out of the hole, you get what I'm saying? Constantly trying to get out of the hole, like constantly, you do not get time to think about something else. You do not get time to care, because all you care about is that you getting out of that hole. If it ain't so, say it ain't so, man. That's your focus. Your focus is getting out of the hole. You have to, whatever it takes, you have to first get out of that hole. Now, you can spend your entire life trying to figure out how to get out of that hole. Trying to figure out, so you haven't even figured out. Now you're gonna figure out how to get out of it. Then you're gonna try to get out of it. But first you're gonna have to figure out how, and then you're gonna have to start a process of getting out of it. So you are so deep in the hole that you don't have time for this. You get what I'm saying? You don't have time for this, so you have to be struggling. What do you think? We go to school and then we get out. There's no job. There's just no jobs, man. Even the ones that get a job, they get laid off. Like soon. You get what I'm saying? They get laid off soon, bro. It's part of the system. You have to comprehend the system, bro. Comprehend the system. You get what I mean?
Because what it seems like is we're going to have to fight a war in America if that happens. What happened to the Ayatollah? He was at his residence when a Tomahawk missile came out of the sky and killed him. Is something like that going to happen? Does the US president have to go underground like Iran's missiles? Does the US president have to hunker down under the White House, under 100 feet of clay, to tell Israel no? Does he have to end all of his public appearances and get rid of all of his devices and background check all his Secret Service and go to the whatever that fortress is in Colorado in the Rocky Mountains? Is he going to have to do that in preparation to tell Israel, here's how it's going to work, you don't get to destroy Iran? Because that's what it seems like. And I think everybody knows that. Because you could say, what American president would choose going to war with Iran over telling Israel no? But then you think about what is involved in telling Israel no, and who's going to be upset and what they're going to do. if they control our media, if they control our security apparatus, if they control our banking system, if they are the intermediaries, the middlemen with everything, global trade, they have a position in the court of every government in the world. What are they going to do to us?
Bro, they first established themselves. They first established themselves. They knew how to do this. They knew how to do this. They knew how to get you, man. They know how to get you. They first owned the things that are important, very important. They come to your country, they own the things that are very important. Then they hate you with a, you get what I'm saying? They hate you with a, gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta do that. It's just crazy, bro. Boy, I know it, boy.
It's indefensible now. Fuck MAGA. It's dead. It's dead. MAGA is, I'll do it again for you. MAGA is dead. We are America first. This means nothing. Fuck this movement. If MAGA means Lindsey Graham, Laura Loomer, Barry Weiss, and Netanyahu, and not Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, Alex Jones, and Tucker, then MAGA is garbage. It is a dead brand. No young person wants to be a part of this. Nobody is enthusiastic about it, and it is a joke. And I hope Trump knows that. Trump, you don't have any young fans anymore. I know, I'm a young person. You don't have any young supporters. The people that memed you into the White House, the people that made the memes, the actually creative, fun, edgy, intelligent young people that brought the energy in 2016, they're gone. I know, I was one of them. I'm not anymore. It is a dead and dying movement. The only people left in MAGA are the boomers that still watch Fox News, the boomers in the villages, all these retirees in Florida, these people that don't know their ass from a hole in the ground anymore. They get tricked by AI on the regular. Those are the only people that are still with it. And like Trump, they're not going to be here in 20 years. They're going to be dead. We are going to be here in 20 years. We are going to be in politics in 20 years, and we're done with that. So it's like I've been saying from the beginning, it's time to dream a little bigger. It's time to imagine the actual America First movement. And that starts with discarding Trump. No, sorry. If that's what MAGA is, then we're not MAGA. No one is MAGA. I don't want to be at the tail end of the Trump movement. I want to get in at the ground floor of the America First movement. It's indefensible now. Fuck MAGA. It's dead. It's dead.
What do y'all gotta say about this, man? What do y'all gotta say about this? I don't know, but I think there are young people that support Donald Trump, man. How can you say this? How can you say that there's no young person supporting him? I think there are young people supporting him, and you did not put him in the White House, bro. You did not put him, bro. You did not put him. I do not believe in elections. I said this multiple times. I do not believe in elections. What do you guys think, man? Comment below. I don't believe in this, man. Yeah, I mean.
Know this easily. I'm praying to the sky and I got no fear. That's right, bro, I got no fear. Every day in my head, every day in my ears. Yeah, every day in my ears. The one drop me down and yeah, that's clear. Yeah, everything is not clear. This the end, then everything's clear. That's right, the end is near. Get away from me. All these demons, get away from me.